Hey there, my beautiful people. My name is Lydia Wanzer. Why you should not talk to your ex. Now, here in my channel, we are all about figuring the most mature way to handle a breakup, and consistent feedback is clear. You should definitely not talk to your ex. Yes, I know this is controversial. Experts across the board are coming out in support of being cordial with exes. Get over it, they say. Be grown ups, ditch the pettiness. It's almost as if refraining from speaking to an ex is considered the most immature action you could possibly take. But talking to an ex is a lot like drinking an entire bottle of wine in one sitting. It sounds amazing in theory, but it's absolutely destructive in action. And it also leaves you with a massive headache. But before I dive in, I will give two exceptions to this rule. First, if you have children together, then it's imperative to remain friendly. Co-parenting and keeping a united front for the sake of the children is highly encouraged and is most likely the best option for the family. Secondly, if both parties are completely over the relationship, then being friends is totally acceptable. Why not? Platonic friendships are the best. But before you assume that this exception applies to you, make sure you can prove this theory. For instance, are both of you dating other people? How long has the relationship been over? When is the last time there was a moment between you two? Be honest. If you can say safely that both of you are completely over the other, then alright, you are free to skip this video. For the rest of you, here are the most important reasons why you should not talk to your ex while recovering from a breakup. The first reason, you maintain the connection. Breakups are rough. Sometimes they blindside you, sometimes they hang on for dear life, torturing you until the final straw snaps. Nobody likes them, but for the most part, they are necessary evil of life. But the pain is not meant to be permanent, it's meant to be short-term shock to heart that we can all recover from. That is, unless you keep chatting it up. Continuously texting, seeing, or speaking to an ex is holding on to a ghost of the relationship. The relationship is over. It's not there anymore. So maintaining it only invests time and energy into something that did not work out. Instead, you need to be working on closing the connection and dumping your resources into other outlets. Eventually, when both of you have moved forward from the relationship, then you can give some energy towards the connection again. But chances are you will have moved on by then and it won't interest you as much as you thought it would. The second thing, you erase progress. If you are recovering from a breakup, chances are you have been trying your hardest to move forward. Maybe you have given back some comfy shirts or shared books as a token of the divide. Perhaps you have tried pretty hard not to reach out, even though the temptation is killing you. And you have hopefully tried talking it out with friends or family. So, you probably already know that communication is not a good idea because that is the second you lose a lot of your progress. It's so easy. You send a text here, a snap there, and all of a sudden you are knee deep into old patterns. You are now texting when something is funny or something funny happens. You are sharing the innermost details of your day. Hell, you're even providing them with emotional support. But unfortunately, the relationship ended and that is not its purpose anymore. Both of you have to move on, but communicating keeps you stuck in the same place. one of both of you will realize that this pattern is not healthy. Getting back together is not happening, and there really is not a point to all this chatting. So then you have to start moving on again. All that earlier progress gone, just gone. Bye, Felipe. Cheers to completely starting over. Don't do this to yourself. Give yourself the space and time you need to fully move forward. Once you are in a better place, then you can rekindle any kind of platonic friendship you'd like. The other thing, it gives false hope. The relationship ended for a reason. It did not just run its course. There was a firm, legitimate reason the two of you could not reach the next level. Breakups don't just happen. It's not like you guys drew the short stick and had to deal with the consequences of random chance. No, there was a conversation, an agreement, a finality, and it all stemmed from one or two unresolvable problems. So when you two communicate like nothing ever happened, it creates a sense of falsehood. You get wrapped up into old rhythms, old memories, old feelings. Of course, those interactions are going to lead one of you on. It's almost impossible to avoid. Just like there was a reason for the breakup, there was a reason for the relationship. You two obviously had a connection at some point, and it's pretty difficult to erase from memory. It's entirely too easy to forget why the relationship ended and remember why it started. Don't leave a trail of breadcrumbs right into the lion's den when you know it is almost impossible to get out alive. Protect yourself. Let yourself regain strength and recover from the old relationship before you work on a new kind of relationship. Both of you will benefit in the long run. The other thing, you block other opportunities. It's simple math. If you are doing all the talking with your ex, then you are not doing as much talking with people who are not your exes, like who are not your ex. And those other people are the people who still have an intact relationship with, and like a certain someone. Instead of opening yourself up to new people or exploring existing friendships, you are sinking yourself further into a relationship that already burned to the ground. The emotional investment you continue to pour into an ex could be poured into other people who would gladly return the love. Don't shut yourself off from opportunities by burying yourself in an old relationship, and just open yourself up to new possibilities. Distraction can be a sweet treat after time spent processing, so allow yourself that break.